you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Megan, and today I have a fun, kind of chill video for you guys. Just sharing a little bit of my advice on how to stay healthy in college and how to avoid gaining the freshman 15. So today's going to be a little bit of a get ready with me just because I have to do something with my hands. So it's going to be a get ready with me while I talk you through these tips. And before I start the video, I do want to do a little bit of a disclaimer. All of these tips I came up with based off of my own personal experiences, my personal fails and wins. And also I've been a personal trainer for almost 3 years now. This is what I say as somebody in the industry, okay? Can I also just say that if you do gain some weight your freshman year of college, it's like not the end of the world. I know it's crazy because like everything you're gonna see is like, oh my god, the freshman 15 and blah, 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 blah. Like it doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because at the end of the day, your life is changing so much. You're allowed. I mean, it's just crazy the kind of standards we push on girls. Everything in your life is changing. You've lived in the same house with the same people. You've gone to school with the same people. You've been around your friends for your entire 18 years. And now you're going off to this new place, and sometimes you don't have anybody with you. You didn't go with any friends or anything like that. You're away from your family. You're staying somewhere new. You're taking hard classes. It's perfectly fine. Okay? I don't want anybody to feel like they need to beat themselves up if they gain some weight during college. It's okay. These are just some tips if you want to remain healthy and active, and maybe just try to avoid that a little bit more and be conscious about it rather than just saying F it and, going ham on the cookout and the drinking. Okay? So, with that being said, we're going to get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you in a second. Bye. Alright, so our first tip is going to be limiting our alcohol consumption. I know this is going to be difficult, and before I even start talking about this tip, it's illegal to drink alcohol under the age of 21. Do with that what you will, okay? But realistically, I've been to college and I have seen what happens, okay? I've participated, I've experienced it. It's gonna happen, okay? The main thing that you can do is, one, don't let other people pressure you into drinking if you don't want to drink, okay? Second, don't let people pressure you into drinking more than you're willing to drink, okay? So if you are totally fine on like 1 or 2 drinks, girl, stay there, okay? Don't keep taking shots. First of all, that's one way to lose control of yourself, which you never want to do. 2, that's a great way to feel really crappy and hungover and to not be a healthy individual. And 3, you're raising your tolerance. Don't you only want to spend $10 when you go to the bar? Like, don't push it. Your body is not set up to process alcohol the same way that it processes food, okay? So when you're choosing to drink, just remember that it's going to take your body a little bit of extra time to process that and to recover and get back to functioning normally. So if you're drinking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you think that you can still maintain a healthy lifestyle Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday day, then it's not really going to happen, okay? So you can still go out. You don't always have to drink. Just saying. Tip number 1, limit your alcohol consumption. Tip number 2 is a good tip for anybody trying to stay healthy, not just people in college or, freshmen in college. So my tip number 2 is to create a routine. So your routine doesn't have to be the same every single day. Obviously, when you register for classes, you're not gonna have the same classes every single day. So you're gonna have a similar schedule Mondays and Wednesdays, maybe Fridays, and then you're gonna have a similar schedule Tuesday, Thursday. But you're probably not gonna have the same routine every single day out of the week. So it's important to figure out, get used to your classes, whatever, but figure out when you're free, the time that you have that you're not in class and what you're going to do with that time. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something super scheduled. It could just be something that you're going to do. Say Monday and Wednesday you have an 8 a.m. class, and then you have a big break in the day, and then you have a noon class. Okay, so you kind of have to think about how that's going to set your day up. And you only have those two classes that day. Monday, Wednesday. You only have that 8 a.m. and that noon class. So what you're going to do is, you'll create your morning routine. You'll get up. You'll do whatever you want to do before. Take the entire morning and study all morning. So you go to your 8 a.m. class, and then you go eat breakfast, and then, study, do some homework, and then go to your noon class. And then after your noon class, you're done for the day. You can schedule when you're going to go to the gym, or if you're going to hang out with friends, or if you're going to do more homework. There's a lot of stuff to do. Listen, it's not like high school. You can't just pretend and not do the work and pass. Okay, you're going to have to do homework and study. But the more you get into that habit, the easier it is going to be to stick with it, and the harder it's going to be to break it. So if someone asks you to go out on a Tuesday night and you're like, well, tomorrow I have my 8 a.m. class, and then I have to study, and then I have to go to my 12, and then I have to go to the gym, you're probably not going to go out, not consume alcohol, and focus on being your best self. Which is not to say going out isn't being your best self, but going out on a Tuesday night when you have class at 8 a.m. the next day is not being your best self. So let's just be honest with ourselves here. Tip number 3, wake up early. This is also another tip that could be used for anybody trying to be healthy. Think of it like this. Every single hour of the day, you're pretty much at the disposal of everybody else, okay? From 8 a.m. on, you can be bothered and interrupted by anybody. So really, if you wake up early in the mornings, that's your time, okay? That is your time to specifically do what you want to do. And I think it's super important in college especially, and to maintain a healthy lifestyle in college, because if you start waking up early, say you do have an 8 or a 9 a.m. class, you wake up at 6, you have time to get yourself dressed, put makeup on if you want, which never happens, but get your life together, make your bed, read your book, whatever, do what you want to do, and then you still have time to go to the dining hall, eat breakfast, so that you can function during your class, get coffee, so you can function during your class, and then you're just going to have a more productive day overall. Sure, maybe you will go to sleep earlier, or maybe you'll take a nap in the middle of the day. I don't know. When I was my freshman year of college, I reverted back to kindergarten because I was taking so many midday naps, because I would wake up so early and be doing stuff all day that I was like, dang, give me 20 minutes. Tip number 3, get up early so that you can eat breakfast. Tips numbers 4 and 5 are going to be similar to the whole eating thing, and it's going to be regarding the dining hall. Now, I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're going in, or if you're, searching for this, you're going into your freshman year, okay? and you will most likely be eating at the dining hall, like under a meal plan. So that's what I did. I went to a large university. If you're commuting, or you're going to a smaller community college, then this probably won't apply to you as much, but you can still take the advice. So tip number 4 is to get in your fruits and vegetables. I know that when you go to that dining hall, there's a million options there. Pizza, like Chinese food, fried chicken, fried okra. I mean, listen, I know. I went to school in South Georgia, so we had some bomb food. Okay, we had some really good food. And it was hard, okay? I'm not saying completely avoid it all, because that's how the restriction and the mind games start. So I'm definitely not saying completely cut it out, but if you're going to eat something like that, tip number 4, make sure you're eating your fruits and vegetables, okay? You need to be getting your servings of fruits and vegetables, okay? Do I sound like your mom? Do I sound like your 4th grade health teacher? I'm just saying, you need your servings of fruits and vegetables, okay? So if you're going to be eating pizza, get a side of broccoli, or get a side salad, or eat fruit for your dessert. You know what I mean? Just incorporate it somehow. Try and have fruit or vegetable with every single meal, okay? It's easy that way, because then you're like, you know, whatever you're looking at, you're not like, oh, did I have 5 servings? No, you're just like, okay, I've eaten a vegetable with everything I've eaten today, so we're cool. Tip number 5 is also going to be tied in with the dining hall thing, and that is portion control. Like I said, they are going to have a lot of food, a lot of good food at these dining halls, okay? And as I said to you before, I don't want you to deprive yourself, but at the same time, I want you to be putting things in your body that are going to help you rather than hurt you. And if you are going to be putting foods that don't have the highest nutritional value into your body, you want to be doing it in smaller portions rather than huge portions. So if you were to go get a plate of that fried chicken and okra, then, you know, maybe have half the plate of the fried chicken and okra and then put a big salad on the other side. Balance it out, but portion control is the biggest thing. Moderation is major key. Major key. What tip are we on? 6? Okay. Tip number 6 is such an easy one, and it's something that I did so subconsciously. It almost like confused me when people were doing something else. So tip number 6 is to walk more, don't take the bus. Every school is going to have those bus routes, okay? And there's going to be a gold route and a blue route, and they're going to take you all over campus to wherever you need to be. I would highly encourage you to only take the bus when you absolutely need to, if it's raining, or if something is really far away, or it's nighttime. Listen, like, I burned so many calories just walking to and from class in that South Georgia heat. Girl, that's why I never looked cute on campus, because I'm walking everywhere sweating my face off. But definitely try to walk, unless, like I said, it's raining or something's really far away. The gym, which is funny, the gym was like really far away, so I definitely had to bus there, but I walked to the bus stop. I walked far to the bus stop. I went to the last bus stop before they dropped you off, you know, you gotta put in that effort. And don't walk alone at night, okay? I would even say don't walk anywhere at night, period. Hi, okay? Like, not like something bad is always gonna happen, but you just gotta be careful, you know? We're getting off topic. So tip number 7 is to try out the different exercise classes so you can put yourself into situations where you're meeting people that have the same goals or ideals or mindset as you. Most schools, most universities you go to are going to have a gym that's included in your tuition. You're going to be able to go to the gym, and then they're going to have exercise classes. So depending on how big or small your school is, the amount and variety of classes is going to differ. Initially, when I was first getting into working out my freshman year, I wasn't lifting weights or doing anything on that side of the gym. If I was doing anything, I was on the cardio equipment or I was in the classes. So I would go to the Zumba class, I would go to the ab class, and you don't really know what it is by just reading the description on the sheet of paper. So go try the classes out. They're free. The worst that can happen is that you don't like it and you decide you're not going to go back to it anymore. Okay, it's completely free. And while you're in there, you might see the same person. Like, she comes every single Tuesday when I come. Like, let me talk to her. Like, and then there you have a friend. Okay, a friend with the same interests that maybe if you didn't have a friend to go to the gym with, now you do. Okay? College is just a weird place to make friends because there's so many people, and since you've been in, high school and middle school, you've really only been friends with the people that you are forced to be around. But now you're in college, you can decide where you're going to put yourself and who you're going to interact with. Okay, so you got to start being consciously putting yourself into situations where you're going to meet people who are like-minded and enjoy the same things that you do. You're way more likely to be held accountable if you are, if you have a partner, or if you have friends, or your friend group feels the same way about things that you do. Okay, we're going for a really natural look today because I just got lazy like halfway through my makeup. So this is all that's going to happen. My last tip is to please, for the love of everything good, please get your rest. Your body cannot function the way it is supposed to function when it is absolutely exhausted and sleep deprived, which is something that will happen a few times throughout your college career, but you can control it on a daily basis. Aware about creating a routine that is crucial because that's going to help you get to bed at a decent hour. So maybe, no, you won't be waking up at 5 a.m., but maybe you have to wake up at 7, okay? And you know that you need 7 hours to sleep or you're going to be, okay? Then you need to make sure that you get those 7 hours and you need to plan your whole day accordingly. Alright, you guys, that's going to conclude our video. I hope you got something out of this, whether you are an incoming college freshman or if you are just somebody that's looking to stay active in college or just in your daily life. If you are about to go into your freshman year of college, I wish you the best of luck. Have a great time. Be safe. Remember your priorities, and it's going to be a great time. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments if you have any requests or if you have any other tips that you would like to share, and make sure you subscribe because I'm like getting better at this whole YouTube thing, so like, okay, I need to go, bye.